turn the radio off right now and listen to The Chris Miles Show.
Man, good afternoon, everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome to the Chris Miles Show. We are back. Man, sorry for the late start, man. This computer started doing what computers do sometimes. We had to restart it, update it. But we here.
What's going on, people? This is Chris Miles. Welcome to the Chris Miles Show. I am honored. I'm glad to be here, sitting in on another episode. This is episode, 59?
59.
59, people. We are live in uncut clarity, in living color. We are going to try to entertain you and do what we do here today. Let me go on and give out the social media handles. If you are on TikTok, you can find us at symbol I'm Chris Miles. Twitter at symbol I'm Chris Miles. Facebook at symbol I'm Chris Miles. Instagram at symbol I'm Chris Miles. Also, we are on that of Snapchat. Same thing at symbol I'm Chris Miles. I hope all is well. We have had a lot unfolding this week. Well, actually last week, because today starts another week. We've had a lot of things unfolding. We're going to try to talk about these things in order. In my native city of Montgomery, Alabama, they are getting ready for an election down there. So, being the shit starter that I am, so I got a good friend of mine, Willie Knight, Pastor Dr. Willie Knight. I've been at him about his support of Victorious Felder, I think that's the guy's name. Something like that. Yeah,
something like I'm not sure.
Yeah,
he's not being read.
Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna try to call the pastor here momentarily and get the pastor on. So I'm very much still connected to that city. I love it. I'll forever love it. So we have the members here. One of the guy name is McNeil. That's his last name. We got Victorious Felder, incumbent, Stephen Reed, and
the great Stephen Reed.
Barrett,
Reed.
Whatever this guy's last name is. Yeah. So we had put out a makeshift poll yesterday, and I was really dumbfounded on how the people there in the city, the ones that follow me, or even the ones that follow me and are friends of mine, they didn't really participate. And I think that's really sad, man, that, you have people who put information, just basically get a feel of things. And so nobody really participated in the makeshift. We got a few. But actually, to be honest about it, Stephen Reed lost.
Yeah, man. Like my thing is with that, man, I don't understand people's thought process. Everybody's talking. I done heard a couple people say he's the worst mayor. How? Everybody, the only thing they saying, oh, he's not a good mayor. Look at the crime. What do you? I'm saying what. I would like anybody to call in and tell me what can a person do about crime. There's nowhere in this country that there isn't crime. Like, what do y'all want? What did y'all want him to do? What are some of y'all ideas? What do y'all propose? Like, what how's somebody call in and tell me how's crime affecting you in your life, other than reading about it on Facebook? How's it affecting you? You know, I really would like to know that. And Stephen Reed is a great mayor. He does what he can. He can only do as much as K. Ivey let him do.
Well, this is the thing here.
Yeah.
This is the topic for me. The fact of the matter is, we are in a different era, different time. Alabama, the state of Alabama is a red state, first and foremost. It is also a very poor state. People on this show have heard me say many times before, nothing comes in, nothing goes out in the state of Alabama. The state of Alabama don't even have a lottery. They don't have a lottery. But
come on now.
What the sad part about it is that people will sit there and they will blame Stephen Reed for the crime. But actually everything starts at the top and it trickles down. In other words, what I'm saying is the state of Alabama is only as good and sufficient as its governor.
Correct.
Meaning this.
Correct. Oh man, we got a call. let me not mess it up this time. You on the Chris Miles show? I say you're on the Chris Miles show. How you doing today?
Oh, I'm all right. How y'all doing?
Doing pretty good.
Who we have on the line?
This is Mike, man. Really nice.
Hey, what's going on? Dr. Knight, what's happening?
Man, I'm hanging in there, Doc. How you doing today?
Man, I'm doing, man. No complaints on my end, man. So we are actually talking about the mayor's race in your city. And so the point that I'm making is the city of Montgomery is only as sufficient as the governor. Like, there are no job opportunities being created by the governor there in the state of Alabama.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. She create more crime so she can fill them prisons that she building.
So the point is that there are no educational institutions being created. There's no opportunities being created, and there's no jobs. And I could give you a laundry list of things that's going on in Alabama. All of that being said, everybody is blaming Stephen Reed for the crime. But you've heard me say, Pastor Knight, that hold on. I'm gonna give you the floor. Hold on. You've heard me say many times over that you cannot regulate morality. You're a pastor. So everybody out there is shaking this man down, talking about he's not doing this, he's not doing that. What do you want him to do? I'm going to give you the floor. Go ahead with your comment.
Is it my turn?
Go ahead.
Okay, what you were saying was complete buffoonery. I'm going to start from the beginning and work my way down. There's plenty of job opportunities. There's just a lack of people that actually want those job opportunities.
Talking about the Hyundai plant?
Wait a minute.
No, let him talk.
You all want to listen to me. You see more folks that are not willing to go and get these opportunities. As you know, I'm an entrepreneur. I have my own business. But when that means stumbling blocks in my way. So we can't keep using that. You know, it sounded good while it lasted. Well, that is over, said and done. So now I want to zero in on the got into office, Governor Ivey was not bothering Stephen Reed. You know it as well as I do. Reed took it upon himself to take swings at the governor. And how did she punish Stephen? She punished Stephen by punishing the constituents in Montgomery. We were trying to get an occupational tax. When explain what that was, people that lived outside of Montgomery were going to be taxed for taking money out of Montgomery to their respective cities. And before anybody said, well, you know, she should have brought it because it was an all-black city, guess what? Tuskegee got it, Selma got it, and Selma picked it up around the same time we were trying to get it. But the difference maker was that idiotic mayor of ours decided to go on CNN and I guess called the governor out for political purpose points. Well, he got his shine on CNN, but he hurt the city. And that cost us millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. Second of all, nobody's expecting Mayor Reed to fix crime. But we are expecting you to address it, to lay some stuff out, let the public know that you see what's going on. The mayor, in fact, and y'all know, fought hard for gay rights. As a matter of fact, we made the news, which was extremely embarrassing, because our mayor, Stephen Reed, had said that if his ordinance didn't get passed, that he was going to send businesses to Birmingham. Now, that's an eyesore to Montgomery because I've been checking the records, and I haven't seen not one case where somebody was discriminated on because of their sexuality. So what he did was he painted gay people out as targets when they weren't even they weren't even on the map. Now, do they have issues? Of course they do, just like everybody else. But what I'm trying to say is a lot of his problems, he caused it himself with his cockiness, with his conceited behavior. And you know what? He said something when he first got in. He said he didn't have to do anything. He didn't expect for that tape to leak. He said, I didn't have to do anything but just smile. As long as I keep a percentage of the white voters, I'll be fine. And guess what, Miles? You and the producer them can talk that trash for Reed, but at the end of the day, not only did he not do nothing for us, he showed us. I couldn't figure out how can this mayor just not address our issues. You can't name 2-3 issues that directly affect the hardcore black community that he addressed. Not one. They had to break his arm about the police chief situation. And with the raise for the sanitation department workers and the fire department and the police department, he pushed that off as long as he could. He had no choice but to deal with it.
So let me ask you something. Let's go back to something you said. You mentioned about the occupational tax stuff, right?
Say what?
You mentioned about the occupational tax.
I can barely hear you, Chris.
Okay, I said you mentioned about the occupational tax. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me talk.
We were set up to get the occupational tax. She had no reason to deny Montgomery until that idiotic mayor of ours made it his business to throw a political punch at someone that wouldn't even bother it.
Okay, so hold on, Dr. Knight. Let me say this. This is the point. What you got to understand is Kay Ivey, who's the governor of the state of Alabama, entire mindset was to make things difficult for Stephen Reed. You had people who live, I remember all of this. You had people that's a part of the Alabama State House on the Congress and the Senate side that lived in Greenville, who didn't have a goddamn thing to do with the city of Montgomery. But let me finish. Let me
It has everything to do.
Let me finish.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'm here. I'm very well involved. I know a lot of the folks that are from major players. This is
Okay, let me. Can I finish?
A mumbling word.
Can I finish?
You would have gotten that occupational tax. It had nothing to do with those in Congress, the Senate, the state. They had no reason to zero in on him until he opened his mouth. Before you say anything, go back and look at it.
Okay, so
Before you say anything on pertaining to that, go back and look at what I just said. Don't respond out of emotion.
I'll never do that. That seemed to be like
Go
what
ahead
you're
and say
doing.
what you gotta say, brother.
This is the point. You might have to.
I'm trying to cut him down, man. This our show.
I'm not saying nothing that they're not saying. The only difference is I'm just saying it on your show. So before we respond out of emotion, just hear me good. If he hadn't said nothing to Governor Ivey, and I'm not a K. Ivey fan. If he hadn't said nothing, we wouldn't have said
So you're saying
why would she just pick him out of all the mayors to restrict him of an occupational tax? She just ran against the guy from Tuscaloosa. Guess what? He got it, and he challenged her for her seat. So what would make Mayor Reed so different? What made him so different is that he swung at her, and she swung back. That's what happened. And guess what, Miles? We're suffering because of that.
so
No. You guys are all the way incorrect.
okay. So let me.
You look at it, and if that's the case, how would Tuskegee, a city that's way more, the city of Montgomery has way more money there, makes more money there, generate more money there, can get it, and we can't.
But that's the thing, though. Tuskegee doesn't have any industry there.
Auburn just got it. And guess what? We all applied around the same time. Just go back and look at it.
So what I'm saying? So what was the tax gonna do? Like what was it?
Occupational tax.
Yeah, what was the occupation tax gonna do?
Okay.
Like,
Well, let me.
It's gonna bring money back to
It'll bring money. So in other words, the way it works is the way
lived in Platteville or worked in Montgomery, we're gonna have to pay a 1%.
they pay occupational tax.
so
And
I'm
that's
saying,
like
so what we
Birmingham
was gonna get extra money to build a water park that we can't go to? Like what was it gonna do? Like what was it really gonna affect?
Ask that again. I can barely hear you.
I said, what was it really going to affect? What they was going to build another water park that we can't go to? Like, how is that money going to come to our community though?
What's it going to affect? It's affecting our finances. That's finances that we could have had. And who knows how much that could have actually equaled up to be. But it doesn't matter now because it's restricted. It was taken away from us because our mayor, before the ink dried on his certificate, decided to swing at the government. And that's just an idiotic move that he made. And that's just one of many. So, like I said before, if we don't vote for Victoria's Failure, then we're done. I don't like this bad guy. He just got him back in.
But that's who's gonna win the mayorship.
It amazes me. Black people see him, they look at him like he's the second coming. They're smiling like they see Jesus. It's like slaves with their own chains around their neck. The choice is crystal clear. If they do not vote for Fairman, we are done. And that's just what it is.
You got something you want to say?
No, go ahead and get you some of that.
Okay, so this is the thing, right? Pertaining to, you mentioned about the city of Tuskegee. The city of Tuskegee doesn't have any industry there, okay? That's first and foremost. And what you have to understand, policies are legislated out of the city of Montgomery. So due to the fact that Stephen Reed was the first black mayor there, they're going to do things to sabotage his.
That sounds good, Dr. Miles, but that is so incorrect. I'm going to admit it every time. That sounds great. Guess what? We're bigger than Tuskegee, but Tuscaloosa, Huntsville is bigger than us, and they got it. We cannot keep dodging it.
Listen, Birmingham also has it. Birmingham has it. But what I'm telling you is this is what you have to understand. I had this conversation with somebody about Barack Obama. Everybody goes in there and say Barack Obama was supposed to do A, B, and C, but Barack Obama couldn't do shit. The things that Barack Obama did was preordained before he got in the office. That's what you all have to understand. Let me finish, because if not, then we're gonna have to sever the line. Let me talk. Oh, this is the thing. What I'm telling you is that the cards were stacked against Stephen in the beginning. Now, this is the point, and I'm going to ask you about the guy that you're supporting. Okay. Now, this is the point.
I want to respond to that proposal. Once again, I'm going to call it every time. I'm here. You cannot put me no pitch for lemonade. If the man had kept his mouth closed, it has nothing to do with A, B, C, and D. The bottom line is, we would have gotten that occupational tax if he hadn't started with Governor I.
So what did he say? Wait, what? You keep saying what did he say? I want verbatim I don't want you to ad lib.
You got a smartphone.
I want you, no, but I don't, listen, you called it, listen, you called the show and you said I want verbatim, what did he say that made Kay Ivey so upset that she said, you know what, let me go on out here and fuck over Stephen Reed. So that, no, I want you to tell me what he went on publicly and said.
Okay, well, it's okay. I got the.
Can you pull it up, Mr. Producer?
The first thing he did, he came out there, he complained at Trump, which we all knew Trump was a moron. When Trump lost, he said, Stephen had just won that September. Trump lost that November. And Stephen came out saying, out with the trash, in with the class. Now, that went nationwide. It went worldwide. You can look it up. It's still on you can Google it right now. Then he began to he had a little smart comment towards Governor Ivey. He went on CNN and it was like he was trying to show her with the COVID situation, which was a serious thing. But I seriously believe he jumped the gun by trying to open.
So, Dr. Knight, hold on. We are actually dealing with people's feelings instead of getting policies done that's going to help the people. That's bullshit, man. And this is why I say the state of Alabama would never prosper. So you got this guy. You got a guy I don't know nothing about. That's fine. You got this other guy. I talked to you off the airways the other day. You told me that the guy that Barrett, whatever his last name is, he has not even been in Montgomery. All of a sudden, he shows back up. What I'm telling you is, I'm neutral.
I'm having a hard time understanding. Where did he go?
I'm here. No, I didn't say failed or left. What I said is, I'm talking about the guy Barrett. You said the guy Barrett, I think he came from the state of Texas. Am I correct?
The white guy?
Yes.
Yeah, he just got back in December.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, he's been playing the issue like he's been in Montgomery. Your guy, the guy what you come up, what is your guy's policies? What is he saying that he's going to do that's going to bring job and opportunity into the city of Montgomery? What industry is he going to bring into the city of Montgomery? Because people there needs job.
I'm glad you asked. I think the person that asked about that would be him and not me. I'm not the candidate. I'm just supporting the candidate. And I'm supporting the candidate based on...
But you're supporting him though, right? So wait a minute. You mean to tell me?
Shit, you know what
hold on.
Reed said about Ivy. You need to know what this man talking.
Listen, this is the thing. You're here. Wait a minute. You are here promoting a candidate, but you can't tell me. Wait a minute, Dr. Knight. You are here promoting a candidate, but you can't tell me specifically what his policies are.
I know public safety is his number one
Well, listen. If Jobs, if
We got the good choices. It's crystal clear. Like I asked you the other night, I was like, "Are you voting?" You said no. Well, don't you worry. I'm gonna vote for you. Now, the bad guy, I can't support somebody that just got here in December.
that's illegal, isn't it? That's 2 votes.
Talking about 6 or something that he don't know nothing about. I'm not impressed with what I have now. McNeil, I don't know anything about, but I do know that the Felder guy, his main issue is public safety. And as far as the jobs and things of that nature go, he did mention the infrastructure on different things that he was going to try to do back then. And I'm quite sure he didn't do anything but just tweak his platform between then and now because a few things have changed since the last time they ran. But what I'm not going to do is support what we have in office right now. Doesn't matter how you line that up.
Okay, so hold on. You keep talking about public safety, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay, so let me ask you something. If a person out there, crime, this, let me tell you what creates crime. What create need more, want more. That create crime. Okay, we can go back to, they were the biggest criminals known to man. The point is what I'm saying is, one way you combat crime is by job, education, and opportunity. So what, you keep talking about public safety. What is your guy going to do? Put more fucking police on the streets? What the fuck is he supposed to do?
That's not what he said, but that's comical.
No, it's not comical. You keep saying public safety. I'm asking you a specific question. Public safety means one thing. Go ahead.
I'm not impressed with what we have. I'm not.
But you supporting him.
I said I'm not impressed.
He talking about Reed.
I supported him the last time, but I promise you it won't be twice. You asked me why I was supporting Bill, I told you.
Okay, all right. Well, listen.
Case closed.
Okay, so this is the thing. This is what I'm going to do. Me and my team of people here, we're going to see if we can get your guy. Because the election, what, the 22nd of August?
22nd of August.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to send this guy an email. I actually reached out to Barrett.
I'll do you one better. I can send you the phone number. You don't have to do no emailing.
Okay. Well, you do that. You got my information. Send him, or send me the information so I can contact him. Now, let me just say this. Let me say this in closing. Pertaining to this guy Barrett, I reached out to him, his people. I hadn't heard shit back.
And he's not going to reach out to you.
I'm sure of that. Now,
Because he looks down on you. He has no use for you.
well.
He's using certain black people as political props right now. He went over to the Heritage Barbershop. We know good and too well he didn't get his hair cut there. Took a picture with a barber, kept it moving, found some black kids minding their business, took a picture with them, kept moving, went by the fire station, bought them chicken from churches and gave us some hot sauce, took a picture with them and kept moving. We're not what he's going to represent.
So.
If you're looking for him to reach back out to you, he probably won't.
Okay.
Shit, he might well take his ass back to Texas.
Okay.
I mean, but people, black folks seem to be running to him like he just shook hands with Christ.
Well, you know what? The guy, he might be the best thing since Christ. I don't know. I'm just saying. Maybe if you say Stephen Reed has done a bad job, maybe this guy Barrett will get in there, and if y'all got a crime element, so maybe he's gonna get in there and do a better job on crime than your guy would. You ever thought about that?
All I can do, I'm just one vote. And when I'm asked, it's not with the daily purposes only. My mind is made up. Stephen Reed's record speaks for itself. I'm not impressed, and I don't care for it. The Barrett guy, I don't know him. I don't trust him. I don't care for him. McNeil, I had seen him since the last time he attempted to run and dropped out. It's nothing for him. But I do know what the Felder guy did stand for then, and he's still kind of satisfied.
thing is this: do me this one. Get in touch with your guy, and as you know, he don't have to come into the studio. You know what he can do? We can bring him up on the monitor. I want to talk to him because I have some questions. But anyway, Dr. Land, I appreciate your phone call, and we're gonna take a quick break, people, and we'll be right back on the Chris Miles Show. Everybody, hold on to what you got.
Present their 29th radio anniversary blues show, Saturday, July 29th at the Crampton Bowl Multiplex, featuring Avail Hollywood.
Is you 25 and
J1?
I got this record.
Kenny Wayne.
you're my angel.
Vic Allen.
So beautiful.
Magic One.
Baby, you're the baddest.
And introducing Q.
You is a fool.
Plus, Funky Country, Miss Poochie, and Portia P. Doors open at 6 p.m., showtime 7. General admission tickets are only $45. Reserved seating is $50. There are only a limited number of advance tickets available. Get your tickets at all the usual ticket outlets. Saturday, July 29th, it's about to go down. It's the 29th Radio Anniversary Blues Show for the Big KD. Don't miss Avail Hollywood, J1, Kenny Wayne, Vic Allen, Magic One, and many more at the Crampton Bowl Multiplex in Montgomery. Be there.
Here are some hip hop artists that you need to check out.
And I stay with a semi, he tripping this club, but I nigga went with me. He said he gon' slide, but I told him
the night's still young. You live by the gun, you gon' die by the gun. Ain't no handouts for nobody. When they ain't have shit, they ain't offer me nothing.
I serve them bricks like Fricos. Fucking these free cold, lose your money. Water tsunami, us to that budget great like.
When I let my breath out, let's head out. I need to make a money move. Off of Metropolitan, right over by the running shoe. Watch out for the blues trying to get
Shit, bougie bitch off the ace, but get lit off Patron. Gangsta bitch, a female Bugs Malone. Either love me or leave me alone. Without a nigga or
Who we going with next?
And we back, everybody. Man.
Let me just say this, people. Me and Pastor Knight, we go at each other like that all the time. He's a good friend of mine. Nothing personal. We crack each other's head like that all the time. This is what I'm saying. I keep hearing all of the bad things that Stephen is not doing. And I'm not saying that he has not been a bad mayor for the city. I don't know. I'm not there. But the point is, all of the things that I hear are coming from people like Pastor Knight. And I can understand that you all were expecting certain things to happen. But hell, he hadn't been any worse than, what was the guy there? Was Todd Strange?
Right.
Todd Strange now misappropriated money.
Exactly.
They gave money to his rich friends to do the upscale of downtown. A lot of money was misappropriated and missing.
Right.
Now, you have the situation there in the city of Montgomery dealing with the aspect of we talking about chaotic. The state of Alabama doesn't have a lot of industry there. Huntsville is something, it's an island off to itself.
Right. It's like the next Silicon Valley. You know, you got the space programs, you got a lot of programmers. I mean, it's booming.
And that has absolutely nothing to do with chaotic.
Right.
Not a goddamn thing.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying, man. Most of everybody, you and I have traveled the United States.
Man, I done been everywhere. I done been everywhere except Hawaii. All the states.
And the point is, nobody has anything positive or good to say about the state of Alabama. Nothing. It's the same thing that's going on with, are we talking about her next?
Yeah, we could talk about her.
Okay.
We could throw her up there, man.
Bring on the screen, man.
Some old Carly, man.
Oh, Ruth. Bring the roof on the screen.
That red roof. She got.
But like I said, I want Pastor Knight to get his friend, and I got some questions I want to ask him. Now, everybody, and I know this girl has a ton of pictures, right? The picture that you see, this is Carly Russell. This is the latest picture that has come out on Carly Russell. All right? So this is the latest information that we've gotten in here at the Chris Miles show. Oh,
Just give a backstory on the whole situation, then you know.
Okay. Well, before I do that, Mr. Producer, your brother. First of all, hold on. This is the funny part, right? Mr. Producer made fun of me. Why you made fun of me, man? What'd I do?
I'm saying, man, you got real emotional about this, man. You shed a couple of tears, man. It hurt you.
Yeah, so to everybody out there hearing my voice and Mr. Producer's voice, yeah, I got real emotional about this young lady. And the reason I got so emotional about it is because I see on a regular, our women go missing and nobody gives a damn about it. Like, their stories are never told. Joy Reid, D.L. Hughley, everybody, Beyonce Knowles' mother,
yeah,
everybody came out asking the national media to cover Carly Russell's story. All along, while we're out here concerned about Carly Russell is at the roof. Ordering takeout on a knockoff card, and all of this shit about some dick. Like, she out here doing this, man, I like to say something. She's being completely reckless, all because of dick. Now, this dude must really be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man,
he got to be a hell of a guy, man. And I know we've all done crazy shit about love. I know I have. You understand? I know a lot of times you in love, you'll do things, you know. I was talking to somebody just yesterday, and she told me she took a weed case for a guy she was in love with.
Man.
And had never been in any type of trouble, and stayed on probation for a year for this guy.
Man.
So love will make people do crazy things. But for the life of me, I cannot fathom how this girl, who seemed to be doing all of the right things up until this point, has fumbled the ball.
Man.
And you got a family member. You want to tell the people out there listening to it, you got a family member that did what?
Nah, he was one of the people out there helping look for her, you know. In Birmingham, he lived in the Birmingham area.
Okay.
He was out there looking for her, man.
So, and this is what's so crazy, people. While people were out there looking for Carly's at the Red Roof Inn.
At the Red Roof Inn.
She's at the roof.
Chilling.
While everybody's out there looking for her. So, just to recap, everybody, I don't have to go into all of the ramifications about the story. I think everybody knows. Everybody has heard. This girl said she was on 459 in Hoover, southbound on 459, that would be going toward the Tuscaloosa area, correct, Mr. Producer?
Yeah.
Okay. So she's southbound. She says that she sees a child,
white baby
walking on 459. Okay, and she pulls over to assist the child, and as she's assisting that child, someone comes out of the woods. A white man with orange hair comes out of the woods, snatch her out of her car, walk her to the woods, through the woods, to a truck, make her strip naked, and feeds her Cheez-Its and all of these other things that she alleged happened. And the entire Hoover and Birmingham area is on pins. Like, who is up there snatching women out of their cars? So it all turned out to be a lie. Now, Hoover police has not come out and said that it's a lie. They haven't come out and said that it's a lie. But we all know that it's a lie.
Yeah, they said there wasn't no white baby in the pimple.
No white baby in the pimple. And let me just tell everybody this. Me and Mr. Producer got a saying now. If y'all hear us say anything about the white baby in the pamper, that's a setup.
It's finna set you up real good.
It's finna set you up real good. So everybody out there, I'm gonna give everybody out there a new saying. You get like, hey man, what you trying to give me, the white baby in the pamper? That's a setup. You know what I'm saying? But back to the issue at hand. This girl lied. And you know what's crazy about it is, I came on a lot of slack because there were a lot of people out there say, when I initially came out and I said that the girl was lying. Oh, by the way, I've recently, I received a phone call from somebody the other day. I'm not going to release their name. The girl have a ton of relatives in my native city, in Montgomery. And today is her birthday. Am I correct, Mr. Producer?
Yeah, that's what they say. Today her birthday.
So she might be in the city of Montgomery celebrating her birthday. Another thing I hear is that her parents are on the run, or they're basically trying to leave. What I find so interesting and telling about Carly Russell's situation is that the fact that some guy came out with the dreads, you know, all of this shit was so believable.
Yeah.
Like he was talking about my sister's missing, the guy that she's involved with, he came out and said that somebody really kidnapped her. Her mom was on national television crying, and you can tell that her dad, she bossed that dude, like he's fucking henpecked.
Yeah, he ain't saying that, man.
You know, he ain't said shit. It's like, motherfucker, I tell you to jump. I tell you to jump. You don't ask why, you ask how high. You know what I'm saying? So this whole situation has been completely discombobulated.
Baby say she was kidnapped. She was kidnapped.
Exactly. And this is what I'm hearing, people, because there was a lot of federal resources that went into the situation with Carly. So what we're hearing is that Carly will be charged, maybe tomorrow or sometime this week. So she's looking at jail time, and there's a strong possibility that her parents will also be charged. And we received word today that she was terminated from her job. So there's a lot of bad things centered around this situation with this girl. And it's all completely uncalled for.
Yeah.
Her entire life, I think she was a nursing student, right?
Yeah.
Her entire life will change. Everything that they were hoping for with her will change. And this is the question I was asking. I had this guy who's in a fraternity. I asked the question, will the AKAs kick her out of their sorority? Because you remember with the Tyrese Nichols situation, the guys that beat this guy up, they were accused. 3 of them out of that group there were Omega Psi Phi.
Yeah.
And the accused kicked them out of their fraternity.
Because they don't want to be associated with that, man.
So I asked the same question with that Carly Russell. Are the AKAs, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporation, going to remove her from their sorority? Camilla Harris, who's the vice president of the United States, is also AKA. So what I'm saying is that what Carly Russell did sheds a very negative light on that sorority. Now, you can't necessarily blame the sorority for it, but what I'm saying is you would think that through the structure of what they have, the foundation of the structure would be that that's one of the things that they would talk to their sorors about keeping honor and dignity,
right,
and holding yourself in high esteem, where you wouldn't go out there and let some guy screw you over because you are so madly in love with him that you can't think straight.
Come on now.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, from what we're getting right here at the Chris Miles Show this week, we're hearing that charges will be filed against her. How serious they are, I don't know. I have no clue. I'm just giving you the information that we have coming in. And let me just say this. My good friend, and I love her to death. I'm not taking any pop shots at her. You want to bring up on the screen?
Dang.
Huh?
Yeah, I can bring it up.
Okay. All right. We got somebody we're gonna bring up on the screen, people.
She up there, man.
Okay. Now, you don't have to leave her up there for too long. This woman here, we're from the same city. She criticized me. She said, "Oh, you jumping the gun." And she's hosting Chris Miles Show. But I love her to death. She's a good woman. She's a good woman, damn good woman. And beautiful woman at that. But she got in my shit about, "Hey man, you need to calm your ass down and you're jumping the gun." I said, "No, I'm not. I'm telling you, this girl has lied. She's not being honest and truthful about the situation." So what I'm going to do, people, after Carly, all of this stuff unfolds and come to what we know is going to happen, I'm going to get Miss Blue back on the Chris Miles Show, and we are going to have it out, because we need to have it out. And she said, "Oh well, you feel vindicated," and I do. I feel very vindicated. Why? Because I said Carly Russell was a goddamn liar, and she lied, people. She lied. And somebody has to pay the bill. And unfortunately for Carly Russell, she wrote a check that was insufficient funds. And now they're going to tax her. Mr. Producer.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. Have you ever done anything crazy for love, man? Come on, man. Shit, you ain't.
Maybe ride a roller coaster.
I didn't ask you about the time.
Maybe ride a roller coaster or something, but you know, I ain't gonna pull no pistol on nobody or nothing like that. I ain't.
How about I ask you about pulling?
Nah, I'm just saying I ain't did nothing to that mag. No, I don't think. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So listen, people. This is what you all need to understand, man. Always, I have a saying that I always say. And that saying is, measure twice and cut once. That has to be the topic I hear today. Always remember to measure twice and to cut once. That's perfection. So in other words, what I'm saying is, you want to think about your actions before you go out there and you actually do certain things, because you have to think about the consequences of those things that you're doing. Like, what are the repercussions from it? What are the consequences? Are there any fallout from me going out here doing things that could potentially cause myself or my family members who love me and who I love harm? Those are the things that we have to basically keep into consideration. Let me just say this. we're gonna slide away from that topic.
Yeah, we're gonna segue.
Mr. Producer, we were supposed to have today was supposed to be the day of the debate,
The great debate.
which was L. Eastern and that of
Zach Butler.
Zach Butler. These are two headstrong individuals who are very political. So what we're going to do, people, is because of the one of them had to cancel, so we are going to reschedule the debate. It will probably be sometime in August because we have some special guests supposedly coming up next week and the week after next. What we got next, Mr. Producer?
Guess we can do we can talk about that trans woman. We can talk about the trans woman situation.
Bring it on the screen.
I'm bringing them on the screen.
Bring it out. Okay. Yeah, let's do this one first. All right. So, people, we are in some very bad times. All right. We are in very, very bad times. And, you know, I always say this, right? We got kids. My kids are grown, but I have grandkids now. And one of the things that scares me, you know, you start to see a lot of things unfold that you really have no control over. Like, certain things I hear are basically unfolding, or certain things are happening, and we have no control over these things. Now, we have a policymaker, former transgender lawmaker in New Hampshire, charged with sexual exploitation of children at a daycare. This is really over the top, people. And what's really crazy about it is that they don't want you to talk about it. They don't want you to say absolutely nothing about it because they want to normalize this. These people want to go into the restrooms with little girls. They want to manipulate the situation. And the policymakers are normalizing this. So the guy that you see, the minister or whatever the hell he is, he's a transgender person. And he's a pedophile. And I keep telling people this. This is mental illness, man. This is a state of mental illness. And it's sad, it's disgusting, and it's over the top. It's completely over the top. And it makes you wonder, like, the people who are writing the policies are providing policies to protect, and I'm not saying, I'm not wishing anything bad on anybody, but what about the children, Mr. Producer?
Exactly.
What about them? You got a man who's a goddamn policy maker, writing policies, trying to take advantage of children. And the people in Washington are normalizing this shit, man.
Man, it's I don't know. It's truly disgusting if you ask me. All the I don't know. But yeah, it's crazy, man. He's a policy writer. He put a lot of stuff in place. But, you know, but the truth always comes out in the wash, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And it shows what his agenda was. I'm saying it's the whole guy. Messing with little kids trying to make pedophilia. No, man, no. Yeah.
And then this is the other thing. We have this guy, T.S. Madison. Now, if you saw Madison on the street, you would think Madison is a woman.
It's possible.
Madison, T.S. Madison, y'all Google his name. He's mad because women have the blueprint on periods, cycles. How goddamn sick can you be?
It's crazy.
This guy here, T.S. Madison, is upset and mad because women have the blueprint on having periods. Women, often hear me say, men put the seed there, but women birth the nation.
Yeah, they bring them on out, man. Bring it out.
And the point is, the guy at the top wants to bother kids, and T.S. Madison want to knock out women because he's mad because a woman gets a cycle. These are the times that we're living in.
Man. And all these kids out here seeing this stuff and they don't know, they getting confused. They don't know what it is. Exactly. They don't know what's going on.
Exactly.
They don't know what it is. I heard a little kid, it's a kind of my cousin's son, I think he like 9, he young, but came out to him one of his cousins asked him, like, why you acting like that? The boy said he was bisexual. Like, what do you know about that at that age? What do you mean you bisexual? So, the guys, the men, his dad, and them, they had to, get around him and just have a conversation with him, man. This stuff is being taught to these kids, man. Like, it's confusing. If you don't go along with it, you get canceled. Right. I'm saying if that's what a man decides to do, dress like a woman, that's his business. That's fine. Live your life how you want to live your life. But there's no reason to indoctrinate the kids or whoever. Let them make their decision when they grown.
But this is the thing, Mr. Producer.
Why does it have to be taught in school?
A lot of it is not necessarily about the indoctrination aspect of indoctrinating the kids. A lot of these people, like this guy on the screen, he wants to bother the kids. So imagine sending your child to daycare. Imagine this. Your child, you working a 9 to 5, people. You send your child to daycare, and you got this sick bastard who's apparently mentally ill, want to go in there and fondle your child.
Change your baby diaper, man. What can the baby do? What can the child do? Man. You want to play the just hilarious on video? I got it.
Yeah, come on with it.
Who the fuck is gonna stand up for us? Who the fuck stands up for us? And us, I mean women, real women, biological women, women who were born with all the parts that you guys wish that you were. When does the delusion stop? What is the difference between you and someone who has been diagnosed to be mentally insane? What's the only difference is you don't have a straitjacket on. Stop talking out your fucking ass. Wake up. How are you projecting your anger on real women? Because we are the gatekeepers. We are the gatekeepers for periods. We the only one that fucking bleed, honey. We the only ones that can give birth. We make y'all people. We make y'all. Y'all come from us. You can't be us. You will never. You're chasing something you'll never, ever get. You'll never be that.
So, she's pointing out to T.S. Madison, this was addressed to T.S. Madison, and I have a video that will be released tomorrow. I'm addressing this woman here. She's talking to T.S. Madison, Like, this dude is actually mad at women for having periods. So we're living in a world, and this is people. This is something that's on both sides of the aisle politically. The Democrat and the Republican. The Democrats and the Republicans. The Democrats are pushing this agenda, and the Republicans are against it. This very topic is one of the very topics that we're going to have on the debate. We are going to have this conversation because, okay, cool. You want to pass policy to legislate that they can go into the bathroom and all this other stuff? Okay, do what you do. But who's going to protect the children?
Man, that's
what I want to
That's
know.
the only question. I mean, I don't know. Ain't no human. People can do what they want to do. If these big old 6'4", 6'5", 250-pound men want to dress up like women, more power to you. But leave these kids alone. These kids have nothing to do with that. There's only two genders, a man and a woman. A man cannot be born into a woman's body and vice versa.
That's the whole point.
Come on, man.
That is the entire point. What does a birth certificate say?
You know they taking that off the birth certificate now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They are normalizing this bullshit, man.
It's people out there letting their child, letting a baby decide on what gender they are. A little boy can be coming up and he started playing with dolls, so now his mom and daddy putting him in pink. Like, what is going on? My name is not Ryan no more, it's Relisha. What are you doing? No, that's a boy.
So let me just say this. Let me add a little sarcasm to the topic, right?
Come on now.
Imagine you at a club, you had a few drinks. You've had a few drinks, people. You run into T.S. Madison in the club, right? You know what I'm saying? You run into T.S. Madison at the club. You had a few drinks now, so you inebriated. You ain't all there. It's kind of like eating 3 motherfucking
God damn. Yeah.
You ate 3 gummies, you got there, you know, you out your head. You know what I'm saying? Everything to you is just surreal at this point. You know what I'm saying? So you had 3 gummies and you on the yak, right?
Man.
You run into T.S. Madison. You take T.S. Madison to a hotel.
The Red Roof Inn.
You take T.S. Madison to the roof next to Carly Russell. All right? Next door to Carly Russell. You up in the roof. You coming out your clothes, and T.S. Madison come out of his clothes. Both of y'all standing there looking at each other like, you hard, Madison hard.
Finna be a sword fight.
So you know,
man,
you standing in there, you stretch to capacity. Madison stretched too. Man, do you realize what this is, man? And they want to normalize this shit, man.
Man. Yeah, man, it's whoever that guy is, he's not gonna be high or drunk anymore. He gonna come to like that.
So yeah, his high and his drunk blow at that point.
Man.
Like whatever shit he was on, he ain't on it no more. But I'm saying, a little sarcasm, people. Excuse me. What I'm saying is that this is a serious issue that politicians should not be regulated. Like they cannot. I just had everybody heard me talking to Pastor Knight. I was telling him about morality. People cannot regulate morality. So, and through the course of policy and all of these things that you see going on today, morality doesn't exist anymore, Mr. Producer.
Man, people have no shame.
You know?
And we gonna get to another one of these women that ain't got no shame.
Yeah, and she coming up. We hold her ass last.
Yeah.
But the point is what I'm saying to you is, what about the kids and what about protecting our women? I'm all about protecting both of them.
Right.
At all costs. And I'm more so now because we understand that there's an issue with our women not being protected.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Then you got this dude with a dick wants to beat up women because women have periods.
Come on now. That sounds like a mental issue right there, man.
Yes, you're right. It's mental illness. And you have politicians regulating the bullshit, telling us this is what it is. We're gonna take a break. Matter of fact, before we go there, Mr. Producer, you got that picture that the woman. I'm gonna tell you, this is what me and Mr. Producer like. Bring her up, Mr. Producer.
Oh.
Get this shit off the screen. Get it off the screen, man.
Yeah. That's it right there, man.
All right. Now, this is what I'm into. Now, this ain't got nothing to do. This ain't no man got what I got. Okay? Nothing, absolutely nothing is wrong with this.
None at all.
And I'm sure a lot of men out there that's watching the Chris Miles show right now understand exactly what I'm talking about. Nothing in the world is better than what's on your screen right now.
And the way things going these days, man, hey, if the young lady's got a couple kids, man, that's even better. Cause I know that you're a real woman. so ain't no, you know.
So let me just say this in closing. We're gonna take another break here. T.S. Madison is mad with this queen that you see on the screen because she gets a cycle. Now he done went there and had booty enlargement and all this other stuff. Now this is for clarity, people. What you see on the screen right now is a real woman. This ain't T.S. Madison. This a woman here.
That's a woman.
She all woman. You understand?
That's what Lionel Richie and them was talking about. That's what the Commodores were talking about right there.
See, now she got a little more than 36, 24, 36.
I'm just saying, still.
She probably 54?
Man.
50.
Yeah.
I mean, just how I like it. But the point is what I'm saying, Mr. Producer. Nothing in the world replace what's on the screen.
Nothing.
So I don't give a shit what they regulate, what policy they sign into place, and all of that. I'm going to always be with that, what you see on the screen. And I know you echo my comments.
Most definitely.
That being said, people, we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back. The Chris Miles Show. Everybody hang out for a few minutes. Thank you.
When I feel like I feel, sometimes it's hard to tell you so. You may lost within my life. Should you ever feel the need to wonder why, let me know. Let me know. Oh, no, no. Let me know.
Wait for the drop.
New drip on my feet came through, I'm stepping, I stay 10 toes, trying to count my blessing. I wipe my tears, I was going through depression, I kept going hard, I ain't stopped for a second. Won't trust no bitch, won't fuck with these niggas. And I ride with a blick, kiss a nigga, act silly. Niggas watch how I move, tell them mind they been. You gon' make me get back to my thugger shit. I'm doing laps of my time, cause I'm running shit. Bro got a chop and it came with 100 clip. They say I'm hot, but I'm fresh like a pepper. And I heard they was hating, but niggas are relevant. They don't like how a young nigga flashed up on them niggas. I flashed up on them niggas. Nigga talk down, pick your chest up, little nigga. I been heating up, I ain't finished. They're tryna call me get fly, got a brand new fit. You gon' see strange clouds when I pull that split. Tryna hold shit down, but I still ain't rich, so I gotta get back to that flipping shit. Talk out your head, we gon' air it like 50 quick. Can't even lie, my flicking design. I can't even lie, got green in my pocket.
Like a runaway southbound train, like an Arizona desert rain, like lightning in the sky, like fireworks in July, like a left field home run ball, like a whiskey shot at last call. It's like she was made for moving on. That girl is going, going, gone.
And we back. And we back. And we back.
Listen, producer. I did a video on the next person that you finna bring on the screen.
There she go. Ow.
Do we have any of her content?
Man, I think it's a little too raunchy, man. You know, woo.
So we gonna get any phone calls in. This is the thing I need to ask Christina Blue, Donna, some of the other black women out there, because you all say I'm hard on black women. I get that shit every day all day. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me do this. Hold on.
I should have put Sexy Red up there too.
Mr. Butler.
Yeah, I've been trying to get in. I've been waiting on you.
Okay. Man. Well, you know what? Let me do this. We had a cancellation, and oh God, and my bad. I was supposed to reach out to you, but what I'm going to do is let me finish what I'm doing. And then what I will do is I will call you off the air. We're about to wrap up here momentarily. And
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you, just go ahead and reschedule it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. But yeah, I'll follow up with you momentarily.
He wasn't ready for you, Mr. Buckner. He wasn't ready for you.
I'm gonna go ahead and go somewhere now.
Okay, hold on. Mr. Producer said something. What was that you said?
I said he wasn't ready for you, Mr. Buckner. He wasn't ready for you. He needed to get more time.
I don't know. He say he gonna give you the business.
I don't think he was.
He ain't meet the weight requirements.
You don't know anything.
Well, I mean, we gonna see. But yeah.
If
just let me know. I'm ready anytime.
Okay, wow. Okay then. All right. Well, it's gonna be a no-show today. He didn't eat his Wheaties, so he's not gonna show up. But I will contact you and we'll follow up.
Okay, gotcha.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. So people, as you all can see, a lot of shit is going on the Chris Miles show. I love it though. But back to the topic at hand. We are going to address the matter of Suki Hunter. Suki Hunter, why don't you tell people, Mr. Producer, what she recently did? I need to take me a sip.
She went
Where she went?
Man, she went over to London, man. Talking about she wanted to get her coochie stretched. She wanted to get her coochie stretched. And she wanted to eat. She wanted to lick a guy's anus. Yeah.
No, just tell
but
it, man.
She said
this
the other
shit,
way
this
though.
Ain't,
man.
This ain't a kid's show, man. Okay, let me say it. He gonna put the liability on me. All right, so man. She said she wanted to go to. She was in England recently, and she said that she wanted to get her coochie stretched, and she wanted to eat a N-word's ass, but was so distasteful about all of that was she was in front of Buckingham Palace when she did this.
Yeah.
So, people, here we go with another distasteful situation of things being out of hand. So, on one accord, you have men wanting to molest our children.
Right.
And you got another man who wants to be a woman but will never be, want to knock out women because they get a period and he cannot.
Come on now.
And now we have Suki Hunter, who is a mother with 3 kids, out here giving the kids bad information about being trifling and whores out here.
Man.
So, on all situations, it becomes very, very distasteful, people. It becomes very, very distasteful. And the thing is, it plays out to be something that it shouldn't be. Matter of fact, I'm going to play it. I'm going to play exactly what she said.
And it's like, man, people, we go to other people's countries, and I mean, we just don't know how to act, man. You got the one woman from Houston, she done went to Dubai. Now she locked up.
And you know,
she in Dubai acting the fool.
She over there, and this is the thing what people have to understand.
And we can't go nowhere, man.
This is not the United States. I mean, excuse me, we are in the United States, but you can't take your behavior that you conduct in the United States over to these other people's country. Like, what people don't realize about the Arab Emirates is they don't operate under a democracy. Everything over there operates off of what's called a theocracy. Women doesn't have the rights that women have in the United States to walk around, ass out, titties out, talk shit, be disrespectful.
Yelling.
You can't go over there. You got to cover up. Why? Because there's a theocracy over there. So, those things being what they are, sets the dynamics of what a lot of things are over there, and the behavior that's conducted in the United States is not conducted over there. I say send Suki Hunter ass to Dubai. They'll fix her up real quickly. Like,
man, she wouldn't make it,
Mr. Producer. I bet you she wouldn't go over there talking about some of the stuff that she's talking. But I'm going to play. I don't think we have the clip, but I'm going to play people exactly what she did. All right. My mic is live, right?
Yeah.
Producer? Okay. Y'all bear with me. This is the woman that you see on the screen. This is what she said.
I'm trying to get my coochie stretched. I'm trying to get my coochie stretched and eat a nigga ass. Eat a nigga ass. We can eat a nigga's ass today in London. Period, baby. I'm trying to get this coochie stretched.
Okay.
I'm saying, like, that's fine and dandy, you know, that you want to get your coochie stretched, but God, I mean,
no, it's not.
I mean, I'm saying it is. She can get a coochie stretched, but why does the world? You know what I'm saying? Why does the world have to know?
Listen. The point is, Mr. Producer.
Why does the world have to know?
What she did is very babish, man. It's trifling, and this is what I'm saying. It sets a negative light on black women. Like, this is one of the reasons why when a black woman go missing, nobody gives a shit about her story being told.
Right.
Nobody gives a shit about her story. Like, okay, she missing. This woman has 2.1 million followers on Instagram. Everybody's playing her music. And, matter of fact, let's just go in. This is the latest song.
Bitch, I need some Henny and a plan B. Pussy so good they can't stand me. I'm looking for a trick in an aspartame. It's summertime, we outside selling coochie. Pussy so fat you can see it from the back. I'm a West Side hoe, everybody know that. I fuck with the boosters and bitches, that's how they stamps and bitches, that's how they pussy when they late on the red. Put money on his book, with my man in the pen. I'ma fuck your baby daddy and I'ma fuck him again. I'ma suck his dick without no hands. Spin his bread, then fuck your man. You heard what I said, what the fuck I said? I'll beat your ass, then fuck your man. You heard what I said, what the fuck I said? I'll beat your ass, then fuck your man. I need a hood ass nigga with a.
Okay, all right, enough of that. But this is the music. This is the music that's being exposed to the young people. To really hear something so distasteful is very degrading. Like, I asked the powers to be, I asked black women, when are you all gonna check this woman? Now y'all gonna sit here and talk shit at me. Y'all gonna say, oh, he this and that, he all this other stuff. Your partner Kiki and all them, they got an issue with me.
Right.
But ain't nobody saying nothing about this woman here. And that video, she's there with a child. She has a baby she's holding. And she's putting that type of
energy
out there for the world to see. So this is why, one of the reasons why we are looked at like we are. This is Suki Hunter, people. The woman that you see on your screen. So where's the accountability here? Who holds this woman accountable for her lyrics? And all the while that you all are seeing all of these things unfold right before your very eyes, policies are being legislated against you every day. Measures or programs or things that were in place are being taken from you every day. every day. And you have this woman out here putting all of this bad music out to the world, a black female, and this is not indicative of black women. So the people that's watching and hearing this, don't think this is the norm. It's not. But somebody has to call her out on this shit, and they have to check on it. Matter of fact,
most definitely.
You were talking about who's trying to reach her?
Dr. Umar Johnson. Trying to have a sit down with her.
Dr. Umar Johnson, a lot of people know him and a lot of people may not. But the fact of the matter is that he's reaching out to try to talk to her about her antics. What's the other girl out there, Mr. Producer, that's got the booty hole round? What she?
Sexy Red.
Sexy Red. So this woman here, Suki Hunter and Sexy Red.
Yes.
They are two of the top artists out there right today in the black community. So are we progressing or are we regressing?
We definitely regressing.
People, what we do here, we just expose it. We have some content coming this week, some videos coming this week that we're gonna bring out. Some of it will start to come out tomorrow. So we ask you guys to be on the lookout for that. Also, too, we are doing something called the Daily Talk with Mr. Producer. What are we talking about tomorrow, Mr. Producer, before we get ready to wrap this thing up? Oh, people, let me say this. Word on the street is that Stephen A. and your guy
Shannon Sharp
are getting ready to pair up. So everybody be on the lookout for that. I think they're trying to get the contract stuff worked out. But anyway, it's been fun, people. We do have some special guests coming up. We've had several cancellations. And what's crazy about it is the cancellations that we've had, I haven't even heard shit from the people. But we're going directly into interviewing celebrities here in a week or two. So everybody stay on the lookout for that. But it's been fun, as always. We hope that we have brought some information out there to you that you didn't know about. All of that being said, what we're going to do is we will see you guys back here, most high willing, next week. Same place, same time. All right? So everybody out there, enjoy your week. Be safe. Women, watch your surroundings. Be careful. Don't park between no vans, two vans, and everybody just be safe, man. And protect your kids. We got to protect our children at the end of the day. All right? Hopefully I will hear from Pastor Knight's guy, as I'm really having interest in that mayor's race there. Not really, but I do in a sense. Okay. So we're going to reach out to see if we can maybe get somebody from that sector to come on the show. Mr. Producer, before we leave, did the lady ever respond back to the...
Oh, no, she never said anything.
Okay, and I didn't think so. Okay.
Right. No.
Typical, right?
Exactly.
Okay, all right. All right. Hey, everybody, y'all take care, man. It's been fun. We're going to get out of here. Hope y'all enjoyed the Chris Miles Show episode. What was it?
59.
Episode 59. And remember, people, you all can catch us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcast, Amazon, as well as iHeart. Okay? Everybody take care. Most High willing, we'll be here next week. All right? Until next time, the Moving Finger Rights has written, moves on. To all of you, good evening.
Thank you.